Do you sometimes find your life monotonous? Going to your 9 to 5 job, going to the gym, doing the same things every day, routine things, and it's making your life quite boring. And also, you don't find the time to relax for yourself and really get out of the ordinary things in your life. If that is the case, pay attention to what I'm about to share in this video because that might be really helpful. So I recently listened to a podcast by the guy named Jesse Itzler. I've referenced him multiple times. He's a famous entrepreneur. He's built multiple companies. And what he was saying is that no matter how busy his life gets, and his life gets very busy with multiple businesses, wife, and multiple kids, he still makes sure that he has at least 3 hours every day for himself. And what he means by these 3 hours is that no matter how much tasks or obligations he needs to do, he will still find 3 hours for himself. And in those 3 hours, he might go to the sauna and relax. He might do some other things and meet friends, but he always makes sure he has 3 hours per day. And his justification is, what is the point of living if you cannot even take 3 hours for yourself every day? So that's what he's doing. And then I started thinking about my own life and I was like, do I live like this? And what was interesting was that even though I don't take specifically 3 hours, okay, I'm gonna do something for myself, the happiest times I am throughout my day is surprise, surprise, when I do real life approaches. Because I go in and it gets me outside of the routine, clearly. I go interact with other people, strangers. It puts me in the present mood and I end up dating very beautiful, attractive, and interesting women. So doing this activity, actually, even though I don't specifically never thought of it as like me time, it is making me really happy and it's getting out of my routine. And not only that, what is even more exciting is that usually what Jesse meant by these 3 hours, it doesn't have to be productive hours. It can just be any hours where you just feel happy. But the cool thing about real life approaches is that not only it's me time and it makes you feel happy and outside of your routine, it also helps your life in a massive way. It's a very productive way to spend your time because again, you're learning social skills, you are learning to deal with your fear and anxiety, you're developing mental toughness, and ultimately you're working on your dating life. And with these skills and encounters, you can potentially meet your future wife, if that's what you're looking to do, which arguably is the most important decision you're gonna make. So it's extremely productive. Here you have an activity where you can have an amazing time and it can give you that me time, it can make you relaxed and get you out of your routine, out of your monotonous state, and can also give you a very productive results. And the thing is that guys don't realize the second order, third order, fourth order positive consequences. Yeah, you can go on dating apps, for example, but this is not gonna be a me time because when you scroll on your phone and you text, that's not very satisfying, right? Like it's pretty miserable. It doesn't really make you relax, it makes you more anxious. Like the more time you spend with your phone, it makes you more anxious. It doesn't really develop any other skills rather than texting skills or photography skills, if that's what you're looking to do. But it doesn't really add that much to your life other than maybe getting some dates. But this activity is literally giving you everything. As I said, second and third order consequences of your own personality, of the mental toughness, of getting over your fears, and ultimately being present in the moment, right? So if you are feeling right now monotonous, if you are feeling stuck in a rut, if you are feeling like your life lacks excitement, or maybe you're just working a lot and you don't have a way to relax and have this me time, you don't have to go and book a trip to Australia or some exotic land to get your me time. You can get this me time every day of your life. 1 or 2 hours, just go out and talk to beautiful women. It's crazy because a lot of guys, they live their life as if they have an orange. You buy oranges to squeeze orange juice and you literally squeeze only like 20 or 30%. You have guys living in insane cities like London, Paris, New York, all these amazing metropolitan cities, and then they don't do anything with those opportunities. There's so many romantic connections you can make in those cities, and you just end up working the whole time and not taking advantage of that. And then you have all this money, but then you're miserable and you don't know what to do with it because you have no one to share it with. Real life approaches is an amazing way to spend your life and to spend your time. And remember, just as Jesse Itzler said, like you do have to take some time for yourself. If you're not taking some time for yourself every day, then what is the point of living? Like what is truly the point of all you're doing if you don't have time for yourself? And again, once you get that time, what do you do with that time? You want to spend that time productively, and you also want to make sure that you have fun. And with real life approaches, you do everything. You have fun and you're spending in a productive way, you're meeting beautiful women, and you are socializing, creating romantic connections. I literally cannot think of a better way to spend your time. And look, I know it is hard in the beginning. You do have to get over your fear of rejection. You do have to get over your anxiety. You do have to learn how to do this, because then it becomes way more enjoyable. But that is not an excuse not to do it. It's just hard in the beginning, but you can get the results. So if you are in a monotonous state, go out there, squeeze the juice out of your life. Stop waiting, stop procrastinating, stop looking at alternative ways to make your life better and fake ways to make your life better. Just, you know what you need to do. Go out there, take real action, and your life is gonna feel much, much better. And take those few hours of the day for yourself. And finally, if you've enjoyed this video, on this channel we have something that's called Wingman's Pact, which says, I am happy to be your personal wingman. All I ask for you in return is to abide by the pact of the channel and to subscribe to this channel. Thank you, and I'll see you next video.